Hello, YouTube. Hello, Facebook. Happy New Year. I am back with you. Healing with Meek, back in effect after the new year. Just wanted to talk about a topic pertaining to being a service to people and how do you balance that out. So we all know that a lot of times, we have good hearts and we want to help people, whether that's lending the money, providing advice, being a good support system, a good friend, a good wife, a good daughter, a good mother. We want to not necessarily be people pleasers, but we definitely want to be a person that serves people. So to kind of break that down, how do you protect yourself and how do you balance it out? You never want to be a person that provides service or help individuals and then sacrifice yourself. You never want to do that. I did have an instance where I helped an individual out, and it almost took me down. It almost took me down, basically to nothing. And then you have to build yourself back up. And I know you're asking, like, well, how do you deal with that? First of all, when you have to build yourself up, it is a very trying time. It is difficult. You have to mentally get yourself prepared, spiritually get yourself prepared to heal, because you have helped people and then they turned around and didn't help you, and then you pretty much were at a position where you lost a lot of things in your life. So a heads up for that is never sacrifice yourself for anyone else. So as long you can help individuals, but don't sacrifice yourself. Another thing, a tidbit of advice is when you do help individuals, and then they get on their feet and then they forget that you even helped them. What do you do with that? Well, you know what? You just kind of focus on yourself. Focus on that you help them from the most genuine, pure, and peaceful, positive place in your life. And if they didn't receive that, then that's fine. But a bit of advice, don't help them again. Leave them alone. They have shown you who they are. Believe them. As far as different ways of dealing with it, because in a sense you can be around people and you start to see them build up and you've helped them, but then you went down. You decreased as far as the things that you obtained either before you met them, and then you met them, you start to help them. This could be a significant other, this can be a family member. You begin to help them, and then things around you or things that you value start to decrease, start to diminish. What you do at that point is that when you come to realization that maybe this particular person is using you, a toxic person, then you really have to disengage and disconnect from them, because they are going to continue to use you until you have absolutely nothing. The feelings that you will get when you start to see them build up will be resentment, hurt, almost dislike. You feel foolish yourself. So then you have to be in a position to forgive yourself and say, hey, I didn't know. Now that I know, I do better. Also with that person, if you kind of look deep within them to see what type of people they are, you pretty much know why they are behaving the way that they are behaving, and no, you do not have to accept that in your life. But focus on yourself, stay in your lane. Don't focus on them, even though they're building back up, because if you focus on them, you're not going to be able to look straight ahead and drive your own car, drive the path to your own destiny. They have a journey and you have a journey. You learn, you live, you only look in your rearview mirror to reference the past, but you leave it there and you continue to look forward and drive forward in your future. You don't have time to look back. You just reference it. You just use it as a reference to say, okay, I've been down this way before. I know this road. I know the people that's standing around, and I potentially know what could happen, and I'm not going to take that road again. And that's what you use your rear view mirror for. See behind you. See if you're able to go left, right, or continue to look straight ahead. But don't look in someone else's lane. Allow them to drive. Allow them to live their life accordingly. But you just let them know, hey, the road that you're going down, I'm not going down that road. I'm going to take a different path. Because you have free will. No one has control over you to force you to go in the direction that they want to go in. But you have free will. God has given us free will. He doesn't even force his presence on us. So don't allow a person to force their presence on you. I hope this has helped someone. Be blessed, my good people. Stay positive, stay focused. If you're having negative thoughts, reverse that and put positive thoughts there so you can move forward in your destiny and your journey. I love you, my good people. Stay blessed. Again, this is Healing with Meek. Stay tuned.